Welcome to the MGM Grand here in Las Vegas, Nevada. We are celebrating the 20th anniversary of the UFC, and of course, it's fight week. We're here at the UFC 167 press conference. We've got tons of fans in attendance, all 10 main card fighters, and of course, UFC President Dana White.
I like that the guys who started this thing, they've always come off as like the bad guys. They're not the bad guys. If it wasn't for those guys, we wouldn't be where we are today. This show is to celebrate them. They're going to have the best time they've ever thought they could have at a UFC event, so they can come in, enjoy this 20-year anniversary. Although they didn't know it at the time, look around and see what they created.
When I very first got into this sport, I always thought, well, what's going to happen if I have to face another wrestler? And that's the whole reason, you know, I learned to do other things. I'm not focused on him. There's reasons that Miles Davis has more expected of him than some trumpet player in a wedding band somewhere. Great people do great things. I'm going to be busy on Saturday night. If I have it my way, I'll commentate the undercard. I might even send some text messages in between rounds.
He's the #1 contender for a reason. He poses a big threat to me. I'm in the best shape of my life, and like you say in English, I left no stone unturned. My confidence is very high, and even though he's posing a lot of threat, I'm confident I'm going to win the fight.
I want to win where he doesn't want to fight me again. You know, that's the way I go with every fight. This fight's no different than any other. Yeah, he's done a lot of things, but that doesn't matter. When he steps in the octagon with me, the past is the past. I plan on making a new future.
Chael's a hard guy to have those feelings for. You know, usually when you have a fight coming up, you kind of get those ill intentions. With Chael, it's just not like that. You know, for me, it's just more of just want to go out there and have a good fight, and want to go out there and prove to myself and prove to everybody else that I'm still the #1 contender at light heavyweight.
And it gives you bragging rights on TV for a very
I didn't want to say that, but yeah, that's the real reason. That's what we really fight for.
I'm coming to fight. I'm sure Rory's coming to fight, and we're going to meet in the center of the octagon, and we're going to get it on, plain and simple.
This is 20 years. The only thing bigger than this is Vanderlei Silva's forehead. I cannot wait until Saturday night. The true welterweight championship is on the line. In every division, including mine, we've got 5 guys that are arguing they're the #1 contender. Every 170-pounder alive has stepped aside and said, Johnny Hendricks, come on through. This is so rare that you have the 2 best guys, unarguably, fighting for the title.
This is a sport where you're only as good as your last performance, and it's my job this Saturday to go out there, fight with everything I got against a very tough guy. I've watched this guy, you know, on the Ultimate Fighter show, and I watched Rashad, and I watched Chael. All these guys have grown up. We've known each other in the wrestling community, but I'm the young one that's coming through, and it's my job to go out there and send a message.
If you took the 2 greatest soccer teams in the world, and I don't know who they are, but if you took them and you put them in a venue in my hometown, nobody's coming to watch. If you took the 10 guys on this stage and our president to any venue in the world, we could sell out any venue in the world with the talent that you're looking at right now. So when I hear that the UFC isn't the biggest sport in the world, I think it's very controversial on what statistics you're looking at.
Pow!
That is a wrap on the UFC 167 press conference. President Dana White is answering questions in his media scrum right now. And a little bit earlier, we heard from all the UFC 167 stars. Now, tomorrow is also a very busy day. There's the Q&A with some UFC legends and, of course, the weigh-in. If you can't be here at the MGM Grand, don't worry. You can watch all the action on UFC.com. Until next time, I'm Megan O'Leary. We'll see you tomorrow.